Okay, guys, so yesterday or last week you were doing, no, it was yesterday. I'm sorry. I am so mixed up. You yesterday were working on lesson 16 and you were doing your punctuating greetings and closings of letters. So we learned that after your greeting, like they have for the example here, it was Dear Nana, comma. And then the closing, you ended it with yours truly, your friend, love, sincerely, something, but you capitalize that and then you put a comma afterwards. And we did the guided practice together, and you were supposed to do the independent practice on your own. So let's go over that now. Read each question, then choose the correct answer. How should this greeting be written? So, how would we write Dear Mr. Gomez? So, I hope that you put the answer D, comma after Gomez. How should this closing be written? Very truly yours. So, this is a closing and this is at the end. So, how would this one be written? I hope you chose A. And for 3 and 4, it says read the letter, then rewrite the greeting and closing correctly. So, Dear Papa, remember you shouldn't have a comma until after their name for the greeting. And then at the end, lots of love. They have a period. We don't want to put a period, we want to put a comma. All right, so now let's move on to lesson 17, which is commas continuing, but now we're doing commas in a series. When you write a list in a sentence, use a comma between each word. That's a series. It means something right behind the other. So their example is when there are only 2 things in a list, you use the word and. So we use sticks and string to make kites. But you don't want to keep saying and when you're adding more items. So when you list more than 2 things in a sentence, you're going to add a comma between each word in the list, except for the last one. Before the last one, you'll use the word and. We use sticks, comma, string, comma, and paper to make kites. You don't put a comma after the word and because that lets us, that's kind of like your comma for the last thing in your series. So in each sentence, add commas where they belong. Hint, some sentences list only 2 things and do not need commas. All right, so we're going to add commas only where they belong. Maria's kite is red, blue, yellow, and green. So red is a color, comma, blue, comma, yellow, comma, and green. Noah asked Tina and Bo to help him make a tail. Now we don't have to put a comma there because there's only Tina and Bo. So you use the word and. Number 3, Jake draws birds, clouds, and stars on his kite. Now we're listing more than 2 things, so you say Jake draws birds, comma, clouds, comma, and stars on his kite. Number 4, Zoe can make her kite fly and spin. She's only listing 2 things, so again, we just say the word and we don't have to add a comma for that. So you're going to do page 433, and then we'll go over that tomorrow. Okay? Have a great day.